Tonight we're going to have a public hearing on the capital improvement plan for FY 23 to 27. Pam Olin, our finance director, is going to present the CIP. And again, this is the public's opportunity to hear and see what we're going to present, and for them to advise anything that they want to input accordingly. So good evening again, and here's Pam Olin.
Thank you. So basically the first thing is our county charter has a definition of what a capital project is, and it basically is an improvement, an acquisition of a piece of property or a betterment of that piece of property. So it's typically, a capital project is typically a building, a road, a drainage, something that you're actually building or putting on a piece of land. And so we created a process where we do a CIP, which is a 5-year plan to give an estimate of what we see up and coming for the next 5 years. And then the timeline is basically we solicit input from all of our departments in September and October, and then we receive that input and then meet with the different departments to ask them questions, understand their requests, and pull the information together. Per the charter, there's a requirement to have this annual public hearing, and that public hearing is required to be held in, I believe, in November. There is a charter requirement that the CIP must submit it to council in December. The charter also then states in February the council authorizes the CIP. We then use that 5-year plan to take the first year of that plan and use it to help us budget for our next fiscal year. So the authorized CIP helps create the budget for the capital for the next fiscal year. In June, council then adopts the budget, which then means in July 1st, the first year of the CIP gets implemented. The county also has a limit on debt service. We are only allowed, we have a policy where our principal and interest payments can only, cannot exceed 12% of our estimated new revenue. So revenue that's recurring revenue, that is what we can use to spend for debt. And so we fund our capital projects via lots of different ways. We do debt financing, we do PAYGO, which is basically taking it out of our savings account, and we also get grants from multiple locations. Federal, state, and other parties will give money to the county to help do these projects. The fiscal 22 P&I debt limit our debt service amount was 8.58%, so well under our 12% max. This is a little small. Up on the front table is a copy, and we will also have copies of this at the government office building, as well as post this on the county's website. And this basically is a summary of the requests by all the departments for the next 5 years. The main requests, there is about $6 million worth of projects at the Civic Center. Majority of those projects, though, are grant funded, so none of that would be coming, not none. Most of that would be coming from other sources other than the general fund. Additionally, Rec and Parks has $4 million. Again, a majority of that is for grant funding projects. We've got some projects at Emergency Services next year for the re-encryption of radios. There's a request in to look at doing a Pittsville library, so that is in here for the library. Warwick is asking for their final payment on their current building, the current building that's being built right now. And then in the plan, and this actually will go to the next page to show that, in the plan for fiscal 23 is the next amount for the Mardella High and Middle School renovation addition. And right now we are also looking to fund roof renovations, sorry, at Y High and Parkside. We're looking to fund the Mardella out of bond, and the other two we're hoping to fund with PAYGO funds. So the next step in the process is that we will submit to council a more detailed listing of what these capital projects are. But now I'm opening it up to the opportunity for the public to make any comments if they have them in regards to what they think the county should fund in capital improvement plan. Thank you.
Good evening, County Executive Pasota, Ms. Oland. First of all, thank you for your ongoing support and collaboration, not just in our monthly meetings, but just all the time. It's been great communication between our organizations. I just want to highlight three things. We appreciate the county's support for the multi-phased occupied major renovation and addition project at Mardella Middle and High School. I know that community is very appreciative as well. We look forward to receiving the second county funding allocation shortly, and we're in the process of completing construction documents and are making final preparations for with our construction partners. The board's FY23 request of $10.1 million will allow us to execute construction, of course, depending on future construction funding allocations from the state as well. After discussion, and I believe you're aware of this, with various stakeholders, including the School Building Commission, we are exploring the use of build-to-learn funds to assist in addressing the project's overall cash flow needs. Our second priority, as you mentioned, is Wycomico High School roof. And we appreciate your consideration for FY23 to replace this roof of approximately 210,000 square feet. The project is the next major roof replacement based upon our roof asset management plan as identified in our facilities plan. And then finally, our third priority is the Parkside High School roof replacement. And it covers approximately just over 128,000 square feet, and it follows Wicomico High School in that roof asset management plan. So we appreciate your consideration for both of those roof projects through PAYGO. And as you know, although we've highlighted only three priorities, I do want to make note that there are a number of other projects included in our FY23 capital plan and budget, including site work, plumbing, cameras, access control at various locations throughout our school system. And we're very pleased to report that we were able to initiate and complete various CIP projects from the previous fiscal year through other funding sources, including ESSER and COVID relief funds of approximately $26 million to address various HVAC, windows and doors, roof replacements, and bleacher replacements. So again, thank you for your collaboration and your support.
Any other comments? Then I would say the public hearing is closed. Thank you everybody for their time, and we appreciate you coming out this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much.